Hello my stitching friends, it's Stitching Sandy here again with a new Flosstube update. I'm still pregnant. I have more and more constructions, or what do you call it? We have like, here in Sweden we have like 3 stages of it, and mine is, I don't have it pain, so I don't need to go and deliver a baby yet, but my stomach gets really hard. I can kill somebody with it. Yeah. I hope your Christmas has been good. Mine has been okay. I have been really tired from meeting so many people. But yeah, that's it. I don't know if you noticed from my last video that I needed to edit in another program, because the program that I'm used to use is making the pictures go slow and the audio is normal, so they don't sync. So I needed to do a quick download with a new program, and I hate it, but at least I got something up. I was supposed to try to reinstall my usual program, but I forgot it, and I have been playing Minecraft with my boyfriend, so the time just went on, and now it's new. Now it has been 2 weeks and I have done nothing, so I will see if this video is going to work on my old program. Otherwise I will edit on the new one and really try to remember to reinstall my usual program. So, stitching. I did a little special thing this 2 weeks. I was supposed to stitch on my Dimensions Gold the wedding flowers. Excuse me, but my pants hurt, my belly. But I felt that the new year was coming up and I needed to get some extra progress on my Harry Potter sale, so I stitched on it. And stupid as I am, I didn't take any pictures, but I think I can tell you what I did. So this is what it looks like. Now I mentioned that I wanted to move the frame, and I did, and I finished the green swirl, and because that is finished, I'm going to show you what color I used. It is Lady in Green by XU Design. And now it's flying threads everywhere. So this is how that one looks like. It have more variegation than the others that I used, but I don't mind it. So I finished the green swirl. I have been working on the train too, so it is almost like halfway done. And this is where the first chapter letter will be. So that one is finished, that square. And I saw the second one is done here or under the first one, I don't remember. But you can see I've been working down, and I have started the last side on over here. I think this one is the very last one, so that is a little bit annoying, but this one is coming out on 1st of January. So I will work on this part and continue around here, because when I stitch on this, when I stitch on it every day, I do some stitches down here. Now I have stopped doing down here because it's too tight to the frame. So I do some stitches here and some stitches there, so it got some stitches everywhere. And I will not start on the owl until I am finished with the with the train. So that is what that are. And it's only 2 days left, and then the first part will come out, and they have written the first chapter. It has to be called that, I think that. Yeah, the first chapter is the most full coverage of the 6, and I have until 1st of March to stitch it. And because I'm going to have a baby, maybe it will be hard, but the way I have done with sales before is, if I don't finish the first part when the second comes out, then I will go to the second and do that, and eventually this will end up in my 500 stitches rotation, like John Elliott Christmas Angel sale has. And that's okay, because it's just cross stitch and nobody is waiting on this from me, so I don't have any time that I need to finish this. But that got only 1 week, and 1 week is really needed. But then I did my usual whip rotation, and that is Dimensions the Gold Collection Wedding Record Bouquet. Last time I showed you this, I asked you what do you think I should do with it? Should I give it to someone or save it for myself? And some of you said save it for yourself, so I maybe will do that. This time I worked on the background, and as I mentioned, I was playing Minecraft, so it didn't get all the love that I needed, but I did get a fair amount done. So this is where it was last time. And this is where it is now. So I stitch as far. I don't know why it's coming air up in my throat all the time. I'm not burping, it's just some weird thing that is happening. But I stitch as far as I felt good with my Q-snap on, and all this yellowish and brownish is cross stitch, and the rest of the stitches are half stitch. But I did finish a good corner of it. So the next time I will go back and do the flowers. And that was my weekly whips. And surprise, surprise, I have 2 500 cross stitch projects done. And why, you may ask? One of them I have on my pattern keeper app, and with that app it goes really fast for me to stitch. And the other one is just, I love this project. So the first one is Flower Bride. This is old hay that I started on in 2015, and she was putting away because I had so many hays on in my rotation. So she is on my 500 stitch project, and this is where she was. And this is where she is now, 500 stitches later. And she has some lips. May I tell you, those lips are confetti. So she just has some stitches left on her chin, then her face is done. My Q-snap don't cover the whole piece, so this part of her was covered, so I try to work down on her to this thing called veil, maybe, and on her hair. She don't have that long hair, and soon I will reach her chest and the other shoulder. There she is. And I'm not wearing any particular makeup today because last week I had some problem with my eye. It was swollen, it hurt, so I feel like I cannot have anything else than mascara. So it is just some simple mascara and lip gloss today. And the other 500 I did, which I felt like I loved. It went so fast, everything. Is Hannah the Happy by Brooks Books. And this is where she was the last time. Even if it is on perforated paper, for me it goes really fast to stitch this. So one day I was like, oh, I was only supposed to stitch 50 stitches, but I did like 80, so let's continue and do 100. And this is where she is now. So I finished her big pink skirt, her arm and the kitty, and almost this side of the orange arm puff is done. Sorry for the cat. And I'm working on that one. Now I wanted to continue in the hat, but in the hat it has some crane that I don't have. So I'm waiting on a message from another stitcher, Fast Forward Stitcher, I think it's called. She has some DMC memory thread and an LNS, where maybe it has the thread that I can't get because I live in Sweden and we don't have those stores, and 123 Stitch don't send DMC products outside United States, which is stupid. I mean, it is thread. What do you want? Anyway, and I started on her hat. I have some thread leftovers from the skirt and it is the same color in the hat, so I just cut out a piece of gold perforated paper and gave the hat some stitches too. It is going to sit there a little bit diagonal, but I don't have any of the beads or any of the craning, so as soon as I got the message from her how it is, then I will do a order on Lakeside Needlework, because if she has found one of the colors, but if she don't find the other one, then I need to buy cranic wire, and it is not exactly the same. Cranic is more glittery and DMC more shiny. So for me, I really wanted the DMC, but if I can get it, then I can't get it. That was my 500. Now to the giveaway. Here the rules will be, because I'm going to continue with another pattern here. The last time we had Christmas cards and a silk thread with it, and I asked you to write a Christmas story, and I got 4 of you to do that. And here are, you get a star on you because you got onto the number generator. Birip R, you are the winner of this pattern. I know I have sent you before, but I don't know if I have write you up on my address list. I will check that and coming back to you later on that. So the other one is the one that I finished the last time you saw me, and it is New Spring by Vintage Tulip Design. I got this in one of my Fabric of the Month as a pattern, and the thread is Deep Impact. And you know that I have stitched with this thread, so the thread is not complete, but I think it is a lot of thread left. It has three cutout threads left, and you may do the flowers with it, or everything depends on what kind of fabric you use too. So if you want to win this with the thread, please write, I want to stitch the spring. This time I'm not reading any stories. But just write, I want to stitch the spring, and you will be entered into my giveaway. So that's it. I will see how it goes the next time, because the next time is the 13th of January, and that time I have a baby in my arms, because January 10th of January is the very last day that I am pregnant, because they have changed the laws here in Sweden. So if you don't have your baby before week 41, they are going to give you medication, so your everything starts. It was week 42 before, but they have changed it, and that's fine. As long as she's coming in January, I'm happy. It's much better with the school and everything, but it's only 2 days left in December, so hopefully she stays in. So I will see if I can film anything at all in 2 weeks. Otherwise I will come back when I can, when we have a little bit of structure in our home, when I know how she works and stuff like that. Everything will be new to us, so I will see you now. I have to say, I will see you when I see you. And if it takes too long, I will do maybe just a text video pronouncing who wins the pattern, or I will just send it if I have your address. And I will come back when I can. Hope you're having a great new year, and I will see you when I see you. Bye!